You walk into a store intending to buy exactly one thing, but a few minutes later, you're walking out with 5, maybe 10 items, struggling to balance a massive haul in your arms. When you look down at the final receipt, it is incredibly easy to blame yourself. You probably think you just have terrible willpower or completely lack self-control. But your willpower isn't the problem. Modern retail stores are carefully engineered systems built to influence your decisions the second you cross the threshold. Almost everything inside the building is weaponized against you. The physical layout, the strategic lighting, the tempo of the background music, and even the artificial scents pumped into the air. If you want to protect your budget, you have to understand this invisible architecture. Because once you see how the trap actually works, you can stop falling for it. The manipulation begins before you even start shopping. Modern entrances feature wide open spaces and bright, inviting lighting. This physical layout induces an immediate feeling of comfort and encourages exploration. This retail floor plan reveals the transition zone in green. It's a buffer where you adjust to the building's scale. While you adjust, essentials are rarely kept at the front. Instead, the items you actually need are hidden as far away as possible. There is a direct statistical correlation between how deeply you walk into a store's footprint and the total amount of money you leave with. The layout forces you into a geographic funnel. You are pulled deeper inside, and every extra step introduces a new temptation and a fresh opportunity for an unplanned purchase. Basic necessities like milk, bread, and eggs are at the very back of the store. You travel down massive aisles just to reach daily staples. Placing essentials in the back maximizes the time you spend navigating past unrelated, highly profitable merchandise. Every extra minute increases the likelihood you'll spot something else you want to buy. During this trek, the store uses sensory manipulation to control behavior. Slow tempo music dictates a slower pace, while strategic lighting highlights premium products placed exactly at your eye level. Even the equipment is a strategy. The standard shopping cart has grown significantly larger over decades, creating a massive physical void you feel compelled to fill. Tossing a few groceries into an enormous cart makes it look empty. This visual distortion prompts you to keep adding products, masking how much you actually spend. The aisles act as a time distortion field. Prolonged exposure and sensory manipulation inevitably wear down your initial plan, converting a strict, logical shopping list into a series of emotional, impulsive actions. Eventually, you hit the final physical hurdle, the checkout counter. This crowded bottleneck is consistently the most profitable square footage in the entire building. By the time you reach this line, you are experiencing something called decision fatigue. After making dozens of micro-choices while navigating the deep aisles, your brain's analytical energy is heavily depleted. Stores capitalize on this mental exhaustion by surrounding the waiting area with low-risk, cheap items like candy and gum. They specifically position reading materials and novelties right at eye level. These displays capture the attention of a waiting mind, lacking energy to resist temptation. These final impulse buys at the register are rarely logical choices. They are the emotional surrenders of a tired brain, generating billions of dollars a year with a single, simple thought. Why not? Physical layouts are tools used to trigger specific emotions, the true engine behind every purchase you make. We buy items based on how they make us feel, successful, rewarded, or comfortable, rather than out of pure logic or strict necessity. Retailers operate as hyper-efficient businesses, optimizing their physical environment to capitalize on this predictable human psychology. The solution is conscious awareness. When you can recognize these spatial strategies in real time, they immediately lose their psychological power over you. The next time you walk through those automatic doors, you won't be a passive consumer anymore. You will be an immune, hyper-aware observer, navigating a decoded matrix, finally in control of your own decisions.